60 days ago, I started a YouTube Shorts channel to see if it could really make me money. And 60 days later, my channel has over 50,000 subscribers and makes me around $300 per day. And this channel is 100% faceless. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys everything that I learned over the last 2 months so that you can implement them for yourselves and get similar results. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my YouTube dashboard so that we can take a look at the analytics for ourselves. With all of that being said, tip number 1 is going to be to pick a winning niche, otherwise we're going to struggle to grow and we may struggle to make money down the line. For those of you that don't know what a niche is, it is simply where you're basically going to post around one topic. So for example, let's say you liked basketball, maybe you had a page that was simply around basketball news, and you're strictly only going to post about basketball news, and that is therefore your niche. So then to find a winning niche, the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to simply scroll on YouTube Shorts, and anytime we see a video that is totally faceless, if you guys are wanting to do faceless content, and that has a lot of likes or a lot of comments, we're going to go ahead and click on the channel and save this channel somewhere else. We can come back to it later. And then you guys are going to keep doing this until you have a decent amount of pages from different niches that are faceless. And then you are simply going to click on one page at a time. And the first thing that you want to check is if they are still posting to this day, because that is quite a big giveaway. If someone is not posting, then they probably weren't making money of the page. Maybe that niche isn't monetizable, or maybe the niche had a very low RPM, or it could have been a niche that was just a trend and now it's not getting any views. Secondly, if that page passes all of those tests and they're still posting content to this day and they're still getting a good amount of views on that content, then we are simply going to engage with a bunch of their content. And then once we go back onto the YouTube home feed, YouTube should now be showing us more similar content like that might be from their competitors. So we can go ahead and get a bunch of different pages now from that niche that we can then use later when starting our own page. And you guys are simply just going to do this until you have found your winning niche and the niche that you want to create your page in, and then you're simply going to create your page. However, I did also mention that niches can have an effect on the money that we make with our page. So another thing to consider when looking for your winning niche is if it appeals to a USA audience. If we take a look at the analytics on my YouTube Shorts page, the audience is over 50% USA, which then therefore gets me an RPM of something from 20 cents to around 30 cents. And this varies on the video once again depending on where my views are coming from. And that is simply because I went into a niche that I knew would do well with a USA audience. And this is essential if you want to have a high RPM on our Shorts page, as advertisers mainly want to advertise to people from the USA. So to give you guys an example, football or soccer, to any Americans watching this video, is not actually that popular in the USA compared to the rest of the world. Meaning that if I started a page in that niche, I'm probably quite likely to get a lot of viewers from places like South America or Africa, for example, where on average they may not have as much money as people from the USA, meaning advertisers are going to pay a lot less to put ads in front of the eyes of those viewers, which then therefore will result in me getting a lower RPM on my page. However, an example of a niche that would do quite well in the USA might be something like basketball news, as basketball is more popular in the USA compared to anywhere else in the world. And that leads us on to tip number 2, which is going to be to post consistently. Yes, I know you've probably heard it before and I know it's probably boring, and that is just because it is important, and therefore I'm not going to leave it out of this video. Throughout the whole 60-day period of my YouTube Shorts page, I did not miss one single day of posting, and that has helped me out massively when it comes to growing this page and of course making money with this page. Being consistent on a platform helps you to build trust with the platform, but to be honest, that is not the main reason that being consistent is good. In my opinion, the main reason you want to be consistent is because the more that you do something, the better you're going to get at it. For example, if I posted one video and called it a day at that, it's very unlikely that that video is going to go viral. However, if I posted 5, then throughout those 5 videos, one video might do a little bit better than the rest, and then I can go ahead and have a look at that video and see why that video performed better, and I can keep doing this and making little tweaks to try and make my content better and better as I go along, which I wouldn't be able to do if I wasn't posting consistently. And when I talk about consistency, I'm not only talking about consistency in terms of posting, I'm also talking about consistency in terms of posting time, and also consistency in terms of the content that we are posting, like I mentioned earlier, when staying in the same niche. As if you consistently post content around the same thing, YouTube will get a better and better idea of what type of people engage with your content, and therefore they can push your content in front of more of those people. So if you're targeting basketball fans, then well, as you post more and more videos, YouTube will realize basketball fans like your content, therefore they're going to push your video in front of basketball fans. But yeah, consistency is key simply because it's going to get you better at creating content, which is going to be the main factor behind you going viral with your page. And with that being said, you guys sitting here and watching this video is great. Hopefully I can give you a head start, but you watching this video means nothing if you go away from this video and don't actually do anything and start creating content for yourself. Trust me, you'll learn so much more by posting one short every single day for 30 days than you would by watching a YouTube video around YouTube Shorts every single day for 30 days. So with that being said, just get to posting and stay consistent. Tip number 3 is going to be to go ahead and create original shorts. Now, if you want to make money with shorts, then your content needs to be original, and what original looks like on YouTube is slightly different than what it looks like on TikTok. On TikTok, you could get away with posting things like compilations or very slightly edited videos, However, on YouTube, you need to add a little bit more value for your content to fall under monetizable content. In my opinion, the best way to do this is to add a little bit of commentary on your video. So for example, if you were doing something where you might use clips, your commentary would just give context to that clip or tell someone a little bit of extra information about the clip. You can use it in simply the hook, wherever it may be. However you want to use some kind of voice in your video, that is simply going to add value to that video, and YouTube will see your video as an original video. And to do this, you don't need to use your own voice. In fact, on my YouTube Shorts page, I don't use my own voice. I simply use this AI tool called 11 Labs that I'll leave linked in the description so you guys can go and have a play around with it for yourself. Tip number 4 is to have high retention rates and have low swipe rates. Over the past 2 months of me creating this YouTube Shorts page, I have noticed that my most viral videos have very good watch percentage, most of the time over 100%, and have a very low swipe rate, meaning for that every 100 people that would swipe onto one of my videos, the ones that would go viral, most of the time, 80 of them would stay on that video for at least 5 seconds before swiping off. And this is simply because YouTube make money if people stay on their platform, as of course they then sell those eyes to advertisers, meaning that they will push your video to more people if it is a successful video at keeping people on the platform. And at the same time, these metrics tell YouTube if a video is good or not. And I need you guys to remember, with short form content, it needs to be very direct and to the point, otherwise people will swipe off your video. If the first 3 seconds of your video are rubbish and the rest of your video is amazing, then nobody is going to stay to see the rest of that amazing video. So first of all, you need to make sure that you have a very strong hook to stop people from swiping away. And then secondly, the rest of your video also needs to be very good, and you need to make sure that in your editing, you're cutting out all the gaps in the audio. And if you're using clips or anything like that, make sure that you cut out all of the parts of the clips that are not relevant so that you can keep people watching your video. And thirdly, if we can have something in the video that gives people a reason to re-watch that video, so maybe something that is shocking or has a bit of a wow factor, or maybe it's something that's confusing, therefore people might watch it again. That's going to be very important, because this is the reason why some of my videos have an average view duration of over 100%, because people are re-watching my video. And when it comes to editing, I personally use CapCut as it is very simple and easy to use. I'll leave it linked in the description for you guys. However, you can use whatever editing platform that you want to use as long as you know how to edit. However, for those of you guys that have never edited before, or maybe you're not very good at editing, I do have a bunch of free tutorials on my YouTube channel, or if you want some more in-depth tutorials, then I have those in my premium Discord that I'll leave linked in the description. But once again here, like I've already mentioned in this video, the main way that you're going to get better at editing is through practice. So make sure you just go away, practice for a couple of hours, and you will see that you will improve so quickly. Now then, tip number 5 is basically a cheat code, and that's going to be to copy your competitors. If something has gone viral, it has gone viral for a reason. So make sure to take a look at your competitors, analyze what's working for them, and if you see a particular video for them that went extremely viral and you think, I can recreate that video and make it even a little bit better, then go away and do that. In fact, I would even say the majority of my most viral videos on this Shorts page so far have come from me looking at a competitor's page, seeing a video that they made that went viral, and then going ahead and recreating that video and making it even a tiny bit better. Now, whenever I say this, I always get hate in the comments of people saying, oh, he's just telling you to copy people. But first of all, I'm telling you guys to do this because I'm telling you what works and I want to see you guys succeed. And thirdly, it is something that everyone does. Look at some of the biggest companies in the world, such as Instagram and Snapchat, for example. Instagram copied Snapchat's stories feature because they saw it was a successful feature. Instagram also copied TikTok with their Reels feature, or their short form video feature, because they saw that it was extremely successful. If you don't look at your competition and copy them, you are never going to succeed. In fact, with that being said, everything comes full circle, and the guy in my niche that I was copying has now started to copy some of my successful videos that I came up with originally. So if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it to you. Okay, right, now I'm going to show you guys some of the results on my page. I will say I am not going to share my page, and that is simply because I've already done that before on this channel, and it causes a lot of problems when there are potentially thousands of people watching this video. So I'm keeping my page private, I'm keeping my niche private, but I'm going to show you guys everything else. Okay, right, so we come over to my channel. As we can see, over the last 28 days, I've made $3.5 thousand, and I've only been monetized for about 15 of those 28 days. If we come and take a look, as you can see, got monetized on the 13th of December, and it is currently the 29th, so I don't even have the earnings for the 28th or the rest of the 29th today. But anyways, let's go back to the views. So as you can see, over the last 28 days, these are the views that we have got, and as you can see, once again, like I mentioned, I was posting consistently every single day, and I even posted twice a day here because I was just doing a little bit of a test. And in the last 28 days, I've gained 41,000 subscribers, and we are at 53,341 subscribers as I speak right now. And in the last 48 hours, we've got 2.6 million views. This has actually come down a little bit recently. In fact, for about the last few days, we were averaging 3 million views every 48 hours. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the lifetime of this channel, I will say I haven't been totally truthful in this video because I did actually post my first video on the 15th of October, as we can see here. However, I then stopped for a period of time and didn't do anything on the channel. And I started posting consistently from the 29th of October And as you can see there, I was posting consistently for the whole period from there on out. And that is why I've said I've been doing YouTube Shorts for 60 days, because this is where I really started trying to grow the page. And as you can see here, how things kind of worked out is nothing really happened too crazy for the first like week or so. And then I had my first video go viral, and I hit quite a big peak at the time, and then nothing, I hit a really big dip. And then once again, because I was consistent with the page, and YouTube Shorts can take sometimes even weeks to start going viral, that consistency built up in my favor, and more videos started going viral, different videos, and yeah, you can start to see sort of the graph. And this is where we are now, and we're having some really good success at the moment, so hopefully we can keep it up. However, if we now come and look at some of the other analytics for my channel, we can see that our average swipe rate on this channel is 81%. So like I mentioned before, for every 100 people that find one of my videos, 80 of them, or 81 I suppose, will stay on the video for longer than the first 5 seconds. And if we come over to my channel and we click on any video, like this one for example, and we go and take a look at our average view duration, we can see that, yeah, about 35 seconds is our average for the channel. If we take a look at this video here, for example, we can see that some of the average percentage viewed on our videos is like 128% on this video, and this video hasn't even blown up. This video is only sitting on 30,000 views. In fact, it's starting to pick up right now looking at this chart here. So hopefully this video can go on to do quite well, because it has very good metrics. But yeah, and once again, the swipe rate on this video is pretty good. So this video does have some potential, and it might blow up down the line. However, let's go ahead and look at our most viewed video. So if we come here, this video actually has 8 million views. And this is one of the ones that I was talking about, where I simply copied this concept from a competitor, and I guess I just made it a bit better, as it now has more views than his original video. Now, if we take a look at the analytics here, we can see over time it's got 8 million views. It's maybe $700, and if these 8 million views were while I was monetized, it would be a lot more than $700, but still not too bad for the $700. Now, if we take a look at the analytics for this video though, surprisingly, the swipe rate on this video is not very good at all. 74% is actually on the lower end for my channel. However, where this video does make up for it is the engagement, and it is 115% on a video that is 46 seconds long, which is quite a long video for YouTube Shorts, which is the reason I believe this video has gone viral. And then it also has a lot of engagement in terms of things like comments, likes, shares, etc. So we now go to the last 7 days, because I've been monetized for the whole 7 days. We can see that our RPM on this video is 0.19, which is okay, but once again, it's probably on the lower end for my channel. So if we go back to date and look at some of our more recent videos, take this one for example, as it has 500,000 views, and we go to the revenue, we can see that our RPM is 0.23. And then if we take a look at this video here, this video has quite a large percentage of USA audience. Like if we see here, 81% of it is USA, 3% United Kingdom. Therefore, the RPM on this video is even better at 0.27 cent. And then one more thing that I wanted to mention is YouTube Shorts are insane because they can blow up down the line. I do not see this really on any other platform, which is something that's so great about them. Like I can post a video, like my video that I posted today is not doing very well, but I'm not that worried because I know in the future it could blow up and make me thousands of dollars. So if we take a look at this video here, as you can see, I posted it, it got to like 10,000 views in a few days, which is pretty good. It then stayed at that for the longest time. As you can see, pretty much throughout the whole course of a challenge. And then only recently, really, they started to pick up. And if we look at the analytics, like once again, they're actually pretty good on this video. Hence why it's probably doing okay. That's just something I wanted to show you guys because I've seen this happen so many times on my channel. So don't post a video and be disheartened if it doesn't go viral in the first week. Sometimes they can go viral literally months down the line. Now, I don't show these results to try and flex on you guys or anything. I'm simply showing them just to show you guys that one, I'm not lying about what I do, and two, to hopefully motivate you guys to go and get started with YouTube Shorts for yourself so you guys can make some decent money for yourselves. Now, with that being said, I don't want to make it seem like this was easy and these results are normal because, to be honest, I've been doing this faceless social media stuff for the past 2 years, and if you're a complete beginner, it's probably going to take you a bit longer than me to get your page to a point where it is at a very good standard and you can go viral pretty often on your page and make the kind of money that I am making. But what I will say is, if you guys commit yourselves for at least 4 months, even if you are a total beginner, you don't know how to edit, you really commit yourself and you spend 2 hours or more per day really trying to focus on this, within 4 months, you could change your life with YouTube Shorts. So with that being said, if you guys do want to grow your own YouTube Shorts page and you want more in-depth personal help from me, then I'll leave my Discord link below. There is both a free section and a premium section. Of course, a premium section is where you're going to get a little bit more help from me. So yeah, you guys can go and check that out if you want. And either way, if you join the free or premium community, you're going to be surrounded by a bunch of people that are on the same journey as you, which is going to help you when trying to have success with your page. Now, I did actually document the whole process of growing the YouTube Shorts page that I talked about in this video today. I basically filmed an update almost every single day on what was happening with the page in real time. So if you guys want to check that out, then I'll leave the playlist linked in the description. And if you guys did enjoy this video and you found some value in it, then please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. Now, if you guys have any questions about anything, then be sure to leave those in the comments as I try my best to reply to every single comment. Apart from that, I hope to see you guys in the next one.